Hi everyone, this is Tim, and this is your Angel Oracle card reading for the week of May 23rd through May 29th. And this week I'm going to be using the Romance Angel Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. So, I was focusing on what the energy was for this week, and that's why I chose the Romance Angels. It's because I really feel like this is going to be about love, self-love. This is also about, because they keep telling me to open your heart, and that this is doing more for others without expecting anything in return. So there's going to be some opportunities where you may actually need to provide that for someone, and to give them your time and your energy and your efforts. But at the end of the day, don't forget to nourish yourself too. So if it is, taking a bubble bath or going to get a massage, but make sure that you do nurture yourself throughout the whole week as well. But they're saying that this is all about being kind, and this is also about where we may need to step up and be the better person, because they're showing me that in some of the relationships, those of you viewing this, you may not have it may not be smooth sailing for you at this time, so you may have to be the one who takes the bull by the horns and takes charge of the situation. And how we can do that is to put more of our love and our energy into it, if you can. There are some instances where you're not able to do that, but if you are able to, they keep saying, this is about being proactive and to make the first move, okay? I keep seeing, as I'm talking about self-love and giving love to others, we've seen this on TV where it's like, this elderly lady who's in her 80s has fallen down, and there's these 10 people that are just circled around her, and they're just looking at her like, oh, what just happened? Well, there's a lady that's on the floor. Will someone help her up? Be that person that's like, oh my gosh, somebody fell down. Let me help pick you up. Okay. So that's the energy, is what they're showing me here. So I have already, just to save some time, I've selected the 3 cards. So I want to see what's coming up along with this. This is saying codependency. Interesting. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, for some of you with this self-love, this may be making the effort to actually take a look at why that is there. And codependency can come in many forms. Every time I say this card, they're like, oh, you're talking about alcohol, or you may be talking about drug addiction. Well, it can be that, but a lot of times codependency can be codependent upon another person, or it may be that security blanket type crutch that you have. What is it that you are maybe have in your life that you're dependent upon, that maybe it's time to cut the apron strings with that. And then also, you may find that there are actually some people that are codependent that are in your family, your immediate family, or friends or coworkers that are struggling, that, they may not ask for help, but you can see that they are struggling and that they need it. This may be an opportunity with, to give them your time and to see if there's anything that you can do to help them, especially if they have asked for your help. Absolutely. Now, the next card that we've got coming up here is, now this says this is unrequited love. Interesting. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I almost feel like this is drawn with the codependency, okay? Especially with this self-love. So they keep saying, if the chemistry is no longer there, why are we still hanging on to it? And, we're being asked to take an open and honest look and to evaluate. That's what they're showing me, that this is about taking a look at what we may have going on that we might have codependent with energy, and why is that still there? So, yeah, we may need to kind of back off, just take a step back this week and kind of evaluate what's kind of the dead weight, what's been hanging around that we need to let go of. Yeah. Okay. The last card, make the effort. Okay. So this says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So this is definitely take action steps, okay? And, you know, this is very much about healing, too, is what they're showing me. So definitely as we go through this week, self-love. Don't forget to meditate, deep breathing, you know, and when things get tough, to do what I just did, because boy, that feel good when you get, you know, stressed out. You know, sometimes just don't forget to breathe, you know, take a breath. It's good to do that every once in a while. Well, not every once in a while, but all the while and all the time, okay? So do a lot of breath work, because they're showing me, you know, also evaluation. Evaluation keeps popping up for me. I don't know why that is, but okay. So I've got the liquid crystal oracle card deck here. So I want to just see what else is coming through here. Okay, this card. Oh, green tourmaline. And you know, I'm really drawn to the green here because this is, you know, a lot of healing. So this is going to, for me, this says that this is a healing week on all levels. So, you know, and this is about being patient. And I'm also hearing with this that this is about writing your feelings, journaling your feelings, and describing what you're feeling on the inside. That's what they keep saying. Describe what you're feeling on the inside. So get that out. So this week doesn't have to be a rush week. So take your time is what I'm hearing with this. And the more you do that, and the more that you open up your heart, the more that you'll actually receive. But this is about giving to others without any expectations of any receiving anything back. That's the main message that I do here. Okay. So those are the messages for this week. I do hope that they resonate for you, and I look forward to being with you next week. We'll see what's going to come up for June, because we are getting into, believe it or not, June next week. I'm very glad to say that May 23rd should be our first day out of this Mercury retrograde, okay? So this is good news. So now we can actually get back to normal, which is going to be good. I like that. Normal's good. Okay. So have a great week, everyone, and I will see you next week, okay? Until then, angel blessings. Bye now.